Hey guys, this is Allie, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going through the top 10 rabbit items I cannot live without. Today's video is a collaboration with Graham the Rabbit, and in their video, they're going to be talking about their top 10 rabbit items that they can't live without. So let's get started with this video. So the first rabbit item that I don't think I could live without would be CNC grids. CNC grids, also known as NIC grids, are so versatile and you can use them for basically anything. For example, I currently use them for extension to a pet store cage to make a larger pen for Odyssey, and you can also use them to make playpens, to make roofs to cages, to make guinea pig cages, to bunny proof, and you can really do a lot of things with them. I also use it to make a hideout in Odyssey's enclosure as well. I'll just put a picture of that right now, but I think that CNC grids are a vital part of me owning a rabbit because they're really helpful for a lot of things. Second rabbit item that I think I wouldn't be able to live without would be baby pens. Baby pens are so good. I got them for free, my baby pens, from my aunt that no longer needed them, which is why I don't use X pens. I think personally that they're better than X pens, and basically they're just fabric, and this is why they're better than X pens for me, but for some rabbits they may not be better than X pens because they can chew or dig at it. I really like using these baby gates because they have a door and it's really easy to get in and out, and it's also very easy to connect it and use it for different things. For example, you can also use it as a playpen, but I personally use one baby gate as the top of Odyssey's pen, and I use two baby gates as part of her playpen and to block off parts of the living room so she can free roam well. The third item that I don't think I'd be able to live without would be bath mats. I think they're called chenille bath mats. I don't know how to say it, but these bath mats are so good. They're really good at trapping poo and hay, so I like putting these right outside of her litter boxes. If you've seen any of my previous case tours and setups, then you know that I use these right outside of her litter box. I personally own two in different colors, and these are really awesome. They trap poo, they trap hay, and whatever else like litter that your rabbit may kick out. And I think they're really great because they're also super absorbent, so if your rabbit were to have an accident, then it would soak it up super quickly. Next thing is cardboard boxes. So cardboard boxes are like a staple for Odyssey. She always has at least one, and I love using these because you could either use the cardboard box or you could cut out and use the cardboard for something else. Just be careful when you're using the cardboard because you don't want to have your rabbit ingest any ink or tape, so be sure to remove those. But I personally use them as hideouts for Odyssey and also to make cardboard toys. I cut out pieces of cardboard from the boxes and make toys. And for the hideouts, I just cut out 2 holes in it and then done. Odyssey really prefers using a cardboard box rather than a bed to sleep in. And she really loves shredding the cardboard and gnawing on the cardboard as well, which is why cardboard boxes, they're just like the cheapest thing you could have for your rabbit, and your rabbit will love them. Next thing is a lint roller. When you're owning a rabbit, it's inevitable you'll have fur all over all your things. Like whenever I wear black pants, there's always fur on it, and that's why I really like using these lint rollers. I also use them in her enclosure. I lint roll the fleece on days that I don't wash it, or I lint roll some rugs sometimes, and it really gets all the fur off, especially when she's shedding. She's currently shedding now for her winter coat, and there is fur everywhere, and I think that lint rollers are super helpful. The next item is a hay bag. The hay bag that I have is I DIY'd it, and I just used a shopping bag and I cut 3 holes in it, and then I just fill it with hay, tie it to the top of her enclosure, and then she has a hay bag and it's right near her litter box. I personally really love this hay bag because my parents won't let me just put hay in the litter box because they think that she'll soil it all, and while that is true, there's also a benefit to putting it in the litter box, so I just tend to put some of her hay in the litter box, and that is usually the treat hay such as orchard grass, and then I put all her normal hay like her timothy hay in the hay bag, and the hay bag is really large, so it's super great, and it's also able to hold so much, and Odyssey can even fit her head in. So if the hay wasn't able to like fall down and get to the bottom where she could reach, then she could easily stick her head in and reach it as well. And I really think that hay bag was a great DIY idea because it's a good way to make sure that your rabbit has hay if they have none left in their litter box. So the next thing would be the Rosewood I Love Hay Cube. If you watch my Christmas haul, then you'll know, because I explained it then, Odyssey really loves this toy. It's basically a cardboard box and it's coated with hay on the outside, and in the inside it's filled with hay and herbs, and Odyssey really goes crazy for this thing. She gnaws on the cardboard, she eats all the hay and herbs from the inside, and it's just a really fun enrichment toy for your rabbit to have. Obviously, because Odyssey chews it so much, I don't let her have 24/7 access to it. I just give it to her for short periods of the day, maybe only a couple times a week when she's allowed of it. But this is probably Odyssey's favorite toy of like all time. She just loves it so much, and when she's done eating the hay from inside of it, I can usually refill it too, which makes the hay box last even longer. And this is just Odyssey's favorite toy, so I had to include it on this list. The next item is the Dyson vacuum. So this vacuum is so good. Like, honestly, we have a central vacuum for our house, and honestly, spot cleaning every day with that would be a pain. I would have to lug the hose downstairs and then plug it in and then coil it back up and then lug it back upstairs. But with the Dyson vacuum, I think that was like one of the best ideas that we had to use that for Odyssey. So we have like two attachments for it. We have like a normal power head and then like a shorter one, and both of them are really great. I use these to spot clean every single day, and I vacuum her pen. I vacuum just like hay or poop that's everywhere, and it's very strong, so it can pick up hay and poop, and it also picks up a lot of fur, which is awesome, and the battery life is quite long too. But this is probably like my favorite rabbit item for cleaning because of just how useful it is and much more convenient than using a central vacuum all the time. Next thing would be willow sticks. Odyssey's favorite type of wood to chew on is willow, and I think that willow sticks are probably something that like we always have like a few of because we have a couple willow trees nearby that we just get willow from. But Odyssey loves fresh willow, or just willow in general, so much, which is why I had to keep it on this list. She loves the willow leaves and like the young willow branches, and she also loves having the older willow branches too, and they're really great for her to chew on, and I like making different chew toys out of them for her as well, and I just had to include this on this list because of how much she loves them. Now the last item on this list is hay mats, or just grass mats or seagrass, whatever, but Odyssey loves hay mats. She had an oxbow one before and she went crazy, dug it, ate at it so much that I had to throw it away at the end because there was just like little threads left. And there's also like woven paper mats too. That's what I currently use, but just any woven mat is just awesome for rabbits because you can use it for digging enrichment, obviously, because they can dig on it, and also I personally like to hang it on the side of her cage, so then she has to chew and like dig at it from there too, which is just provides them a different type of sensory enrichment than having it flat on the bottom. But having it flat on the bottom, you can also use it for foraging enrichment and sprinkle herbs around for your rabbit to get. And I just really think that hay mats or grass mats or paper mats, whichever one you choose, I think that they're really awesome and very versatile. So those were 10 rabbit items that I don't think I would be able to live without, or rather me and Odyssey would be able to live without. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if I can, I'll leave links to the items that I described down below in the description. Remember that this was a collaboration with Graham the Rabbit on their channel. They're going to be posting their top 10 rabbit items that they don't think they could live without, so be sure to check out their video too. I'll leave their channel and video link in the description and in a pinned comment. So that will be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if any of your top 10 rabbit items are the same as mine or similar, or just let me know your top 10 rabbit items. And that will be it. I'll see you soon. Bye!